item number 53, that's for hearing. Only yesterday the government has filed one affidavit, Lordship. So we would like to file a reply, and that affidavit is also not part of the record.
53.
Yes, Lordship.
It is submitted by MSRD Mazumdar and an affidavit by the respondent has been filed yesterday.
Yes, Lord. Copy to me yesterday.
Copy has been served on council. He therefore submits that the matter be deferred, permitting her to complete her instructions and file necessary rejoinder. Accordingly, list again
After 4 weeks, Lord.
after 4 weeks.
Highly obliged, Lord.
Mr. R.T. or Mr. R. or for the respondents. 53. Yes.
May I please, my lord, I beg to mention two matter, my lord. Petition relating to the departmental proceeding, my lord. For the departmental proceeding, my lord, his pension has not been settled. So may I pray, my lord, to be listed any day next week,
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
21st. Yeah. I'm saying for listing this petition, my lord, for motion. On Monday. Monday.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 48 and 49. Lordship directed for filing an affidavit. The instruction that I have received is not complete. Lordship, I pray for another 10 days time. I have taken the consent. Lordship.
Mr. P.
My lord, date may be fixed, my lord, because
Chaudhary.
day is operating.
BTC.
Item 48, 49.
Yes, ma'am.
You are there.
I am for the private response.
Private
I am for the petition of mine.
48, 49 at the request made by the council to the ATC. Mr. P. Chaudhary, matters then referred to be listed after
Lordship, after 10 days, Lordship may fix anything.
council for the council for the petitioner is also present, and Mr. J.I. Borbuya, council for private respondent is also present. This matter after 2 weeks or 30
Yes. My Lord, interim is there. That may be completed.
on 30 it has to be in June. On 4th of June, interim order passed earlier will continue till the next date.
Obliged.
May it please, Lord. My Lord, I filed a writ petition way back on 28/4. My Lord, it hasn't come yet. So, my Lord,
Monday,
Wednesday, my Lord.
When?
Much obliged.
Maybe. I beg to mention, my lord, item number 41, 42, and 43. In this case, my lord, day before yesterday, we have received affidavit in opposition from the government, and we are going to file today the reply, my lord. And urgency is there in this case, my lord. So
item
my
41, 42, 43.
Yeah.
At the request of council for the petitioner stands referred to be listed after 2 weeks.
No, my lord.
My lord, there is some urgency. My lord.
urgency.
There is an interim order operating. My lord.
All right, after 1 week.
After 1
The
week.
date may be given, my lord, on
Either 27th or 22nd of this month. 22nd or 27th. My lord.
28,
28th.
28. List on 28.
interim order.
By which date? The respondents will file, petitioner will file the
Reply.
We are filing today.
You're filing rejoinder.
Because she will say, my lord, proceedings will be completed.
By which date the reading should be complete? List on 28th of May. Interim order passed earlier will continue.
Okay.
Yes.
May I please, my lord? My lord, with regard to item number 28 and 29, my lord. My lord, today I have filed a rejoinder, my lord. I may be allowed to bring that and record.
Not today. You have it next week. 28, 29 deferred to be listed next week as it is submitted that rejoinder affidavit has been filed with the petition.
My lord, in Monday,
List according.
Monday if possible, my lord.
Monday, have it on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
21st.
My lord,
21st.
my lord, that will be difficult, my lord. Can it be on Tuesday, my lord?
Why?
My lord, actually, I won't be in party, my lord. I have to go back to my hometown for some reason, my lord.
All right, then have it on 19th.
Yes, sir.
19th. Yes.
My lord, there is an interim order that may be continued.
Whatever interim will continue till 19. What is the matter about?
My lord, it is with regard to the promotion that we were challenging, my lord.
What interim order?
My lord, there is an interim order that is operating.
If it is operating, it will operate. Is it till date?
Yes, my lord. Till date, my lord.
Interim order, if any, will continue to the next date of listing. Yes.
I'm obliged, my lord.
Lord, we are praying for listing admission matter. Can it be on Tuesday, my lord?
Why? What is the matter? What urgency?
My lord, matter relating to the recruitment. In my lord, defense.
Recruitment, and have it on a miscellaneous day. Have
Lord,
it on
Lord,
21st. 21st.
my lord.
Which by back to
Obliged.
mention item number 46 Lordship. As well as seen as
46. Yes.
suffering from illness Lordship. I see.
46. Counsel for petitioner.
Yes Lordship.
It is submitted. Counsel for petitioner is in the scope.
Agenda matter Lordship
The
for the
stand
next
paper
week
to be
Lordship.
listed after 2 weeks. Yes. Yes, yes. Quick. No time. Quick.
With the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 51 on the daily list.
51.
The respondents, Water Resources Department have filed their affidavit yesterday. We would like to file a
Counsel for petitioner craves leave to file affidavits, file the rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondents.
Yes,
She prays for
2 weeks time.
2 weeks time. List the matter after 2 weeks.
There's an interim, Your Lordship.
You file it, make a mention after that. First you file your rejoinder.
There's an interim in this matter.
There is
Interim.
there's an interim order. All right. List on the 2nd of June. Interim order, if any, we continue till the next day.
Interim.
Yes.
I pray for listing of a matter, Your Lordship. The matter.
What is the matter? What?
Dismissal from service, Your Lordship. Dismissal from service.
Dismissal from when was it last listed?
13/2/2025.
All right.
Matter
That will be listed in the week beginning from 26th on a date to be fixed by the registry on a miscellaneous day. Yes.
We approached the registry, Your Lordship. We have already approached the registry last week. Your Lordship.
We are issuing a judicial order. They list it.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I pray for listing of a writ petition on next week, lordship.
Subject.
Regarding payment of back wages, lordship.
Next week is not possible. Have it on 28th.
28. Yes, lordship. Obliged.
Back to mention listing in admission. Last week it was listed and deferred to this week, but not
28.
listed.
28.
Thank you.
Daily list for motion item 1.
May it please your lordship. It is an application under section 11 of the arbitration and conciliation.
Will issue notice to
Lordship.
third counsel for the party issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. H. Gupta represents all.
Lordship, all.
You represent all.
Lordship, for the previous proceedings, lordship, they had, the inland
We don't know,
water
we are
was
asking him.
engaged in.
My lord, earlier occasion, my lord, but inland comes under the ministry. I will
Right,
appear for all.
he accepts notice on behalf of all respondents. Therefore, notice is the way the extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Respondents may file their objections if any.
Obliged.
Item 2.
Non-compliance, my lord, are at page 11, my lord. Paragraph 6, my lord, they're supposed to comply within the 3 weeks, my lord.
Right.
This is the order dated 11 of
Let
September.
counsel for the party the alleging willful disobedience of the directions contained in the order that is also passed in the contempt petition has been filed, issue notice, returnable 4 weeks. Steps on the private respondent. Steps on the respondent by registered post CD within 1 week from today.
Yeah.
Brief.
May I please lordship. Lordship will find the order at page 10, my lord. Start from 10 and relevant portion is at page 18, my lord. Para 23, my lord. Para 23. May I read, my lord?
Yeah.
In that brief, the matter, the respondent are hereby directed to finalize the pension and pensionary benefit of
Counsel for parties alleging willful disobedience of the directions contained in the judgment and order. Dated when so passing when so contempt petition is filed. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Steps on the respondent by registered post ID as well as usual course within 1 week from today.
4.
Lord High Court, this honorable court order is at page 9 and relevant from paragraph 13, Lord.
responded. I'll immediately look at the video. So the directions contained in the order dated March 8th, right? Notice returnable 4 weeks. Steps on respondent by registered for CP. It will within 1 5 hour to the 1 week.
May it please your lordship. The order is at page 37, your lordship. And the operative portion is at page 41. Para 9. Thus, upon due consideration of the case in its entirety, the court finds merit in the writ petition, and accordingly, the impugned communication dated such and such are set aside. The respondents are directed to reinstate the petitioners and give him his area salaries starting from November 2016.
Council the directions made in the order dated passed in the issue notice returnable 4 week steps on respondent by registered post secret reports within 1 week.
Deeply obliged, your lordship.
Page number 36, my lord, paragraph number 16. We have submitted the copy, my lord, and therefore some process is initiated and is not completed.
Heard Leonard Council for partner for the petitioner. The directions contained in the order dated to pass and stated to have not been complied with by opening communication. Being aggrieved, consultation is replied. Issue notice, return to 4 weeks, steps on respondents by registered post APK as well as reports within 1 week.
Yeah, please, Lord. My lord, in this case, petition was suspended on 7/9/2024. My
Yes,
lord.
instruction.
Lordship, we have not yet issued the inspection, Lordship. Short notice may be issued to Lordship.
The only instructions is whether reviewed or not reviewed. That's all you need.
I'll need some time here.
Why?
We have written to them twice, Your Lordship. So far, we have not received any inspection. 5/4 as well as 28/4, we have written to them, but so far we have not received any inspection. But then again, Your Lordship, otherwise, the instruction was received from the Food and Consumer Affairs Department that his suspension was reviewed every month before expiry of the 6-month period, Your Lordship. I'm sorry, Your Lordship, I have received the instruction. Perhaps I was quite messed up, Your Lordship.
You bring it on record.
Yes, Your Lord.
Let him bring it on record. Heard. Council for parties, equal notice, Mr. Bora represents the respondents. All respondents.
Yes, Your Lordship, all right.
He submitted instructions have been received, but we'd like to bring it on record by way of affidavit. Remade is allowed, list again after 4 weeks.
My lord. My lord, that may be taken.
After 4 weeks, let him file it. You make a mention before.
My lord.
May I please, lordship? Lordship, this is a compassionate matter, lordship, and it is well covered by the judgment by the coordinate bench, lordship. Dated. So, lordship, may I disclose the matter in this time?
Yes, who's for the respondent?
Yes, well, I'm appearing, my lord.
Filed on 3rd April.
Yes, it is filed on 26th of March, Lordship. Well,
Filed
within the date of
3rd April. Where is that order? Where is that order you're referring to?
Lordship.
Why don't you send it by way of an email to the court master?
Lordship, I will take care of it.
Mr. Third?
Well,
Third counsel for party. Both. Yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item 9.
Yes. Any instructions?
Lordship, the representations of the petitioners have been forwarded, Lordship.
Lordship, for the time being, Lordship, senior Mr. Ashram, Advocate Mr. Ashram is on legs, Lordship.
Lordship, we may be allowed to file, bring this on instruction on record, Lordship.
What instructions?
This, Lordship.
We'll issue notice here.
Lordship.
You're asking for promotion.
Yes, sir.
We'll issue notice here. Let them bring it on record what steps they have taken to ensure whether they want to take steps for promotion or not. Yes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Third counsel for party issue notice. Reasonable 3 weeks. MS M. Bhattacharya, counsel for the respondent. Government counsel appears for all respondents.
Lordship.
Let the respondents complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit in the matter.
Obliged.
It's after return.
Deeply obliged.
Yes,
May I please your lordship? Lordship, matter may be on time being lordship
no
against
time being, no time being.
Engaged counsel. Let's
No
go
time
to-
being, you will argue or we defer it. Yes,
Instructions not yet.
matter be deferred to be listed after 1 week. So, permitting the government council to complete their instructions. MS
As suit.
as suit appears for the petitioner. Next week.
Yes, please, Your Lordship. On the earlier occasion, my lord, this honorable director to receive instruction, my
We
lord.
have received the instruction also. It has been forwarded to the director of pension lordship in the office. In the writ petition itself, it's stated in the para 11 lordship.
Yes, 54, my lord. It is the letter, my lord. The CEO Bongaigo forwarded the, my lord, application to the director of pension. Regarding, my lord, no, regarding, my lord,
require some-
promotion of pension law,
This will require some hearing.
my lord.
We'll issue notice here.
My lord.
Third, counsel for petitioner issue notice. Petitioner for week. MS
Pithapa lordship on behalf as the
Papa appears on behalf of
as the
S.
as the
Yes, doctor.
PNRD.
Appears for respondents number 1, 4, 6. MSH Purva 4,
Respondents 3 and
3,
7.
3 and 7. And who is for pension? Mr. D. Bora. For number 2 and number 5. List after the returnable date.
My lord.
Respondents will complete instructions and file affidavit.
Obliged.
Last occasion, your lordship directed to take after instruction to the British
Yes,
authority.
instructions.
Lordship, in the meantime, the.
BTC has to provide instruction.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship.
In the.
BTC has to provide instruction.
BTC?
Lordship. Yes, Lordship.
Where is the PTC council?
Lordship, kindly.
What has
Possible for the
happened?
time being, Lordship.
What
I'm
has
calling.
happened here?
Because B. Chaudhary was appeared on last occasion. In the meantime, my lord, the respondent authority published a declaration of the result according to the advertisement dated 11/12/2024. And for PC candidate, the petitioner name was not there, my lord.
We have already given you a protection that
Yes,
it
my
shall be
lord.
subject to outcome.
Lordship, notice may be issued and let them take
All
instruction.
right. Heard. MS
Look,
the Bhattacharya, M. Bhattacharya, the government advocate. For the respondent.
I'm for 1 and 3 only, Lordship.
With the for week, the Bhattacharya appears, accepts notice on behalf of respondent 1 and 3.
Yes, Lordship. And others to be represented by
The
BTC.
respondents 2, 4, and 5 are represented by Mr. P. Chopper and Colonel Sakita. Since the councils appear, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today, placed after the return of the day. You are appearing for PTC.
Lordship, B. Chaudhary.
P. Chowdhury.
Obliged, okay.
Yes.
They were required to get the instructions. Here the petitioner was posted on transfer to Agartala, a mother of 2 children, one of whom is studying in class 10.
Child care.
Childcare. He had applied for either a retention for a year or childcare.
Any instruction?
Yes, Lordship. Yes, already she had relinquished her job from here, Lordship, and on 30th April and 6th of this month, she had preferred this petition, Lordship. But then now officially she has to apply from her CCL for Agartala only. But here from our Guwahati office, Lordship, we have discussed this matter with the Agartala. And as per seeing she is an anesthetist, Lordship, and there is a 50-bedded hospital. So there is a one gynecologist and one surgeon. So it is stated that they cannot give CCL for 365 days in once. They can give it 90 days, and thereafter, if she can apply for another leave also.
The law says that it need not be broken up. I can ask for CCL leave for 365 days or 730 days at a go. It cannot be broken up by the department if I demand it for 365 days. This instruction I did not have on the moment that they are planning that. Otherwise, I have those judgments with me, which says that CCL has to be given at a go. That is one. And second part is the relieving officer here is the authority to grant en route any kind of leave. Those things I'll place on. I did not have this information, so I could not. Or if they bring it on record by an affidavit by next week, I can bring it on everything by whichever way.
Then we'll have to.
Yes.
Either which ways matter, or on those instructions we'll try to argue whatever is convenient. Because if it is not on record, then my arguments
Mr. R.
are half
Mazumdar,
done.
counsel for the petitioner, MS P. Sharma, CGC. Then CGC submits that she has received instruction in the matter, and she be permitted to read on record. That the court at this stage is of the view that notice be issued. Accordingly, let notice issue returnable 4 weeks. Represents the respondents with the waive. Extra copies, the verification be furnished within a period of 1 week. Okay. The respondents are permitted to bring their instructions on record by way of an affidavit. It's verified. It's after 4 weeks. Make it 3 weeks.
Lordship, difficulty that neither she is here nor there, Lordship. So Agartala
State.
movement.
The
not
movement order being
enforced, Lordship.
state and the
But
last.
necessity is in Agartala, Lordship.
The last sentence is of
He
the
is
movement
here
order is
for
that I'm stuck of the strength. That is also
So,
state.
so therefore, do it in 3 weeks. File your affidavit in
Lordship.
3 weeks.
Uh,
Or if you want a shorter date.
Lordship may fix it, Lordship, today is second Lordship,
Second.
2nd of June.
To be listed on 2nd. Returnable on 2nd June. List accordingly on 2nd.
The interim continues.
Interim order partially will continue
One aspect is there.
till the next 8 weeks.
I gave the interim order to here to the DIG. She says you're relieved, we will not let you report. That keeps me hanging in the air. Either she lets me report here. Rejoining is another part, but I'll at least have to report to show that I'm here in station with,
The
at the
repetition is
place.
for on 6 Lordship, and that order is of
There is a stay order.
and
The
not to
entire movement is
enforce
stayed.
We'll examine all that.
Lordship.
We'll examine all that.
But otherwise, she's just sitting at home.
No,
doing
because then we'll have to, you bring everything on record regarding the status of a movement. According to you, she's struck off from the service.
She herself had
On
given
first.
us later Lordship.
And my application was on the 30th.
And this application
That
was
has been
CC only after this order of movement order and her
All right, we
registration
have
order.
already issued a restraint on the movement order. So whatever consequences will follow on the next day.
Because Lordship, there is no, at this stage, because that order is the.
Post is lying vacant.
Don't know, you decide what is to be done. There is an order restraining the movement. We think about it, tell us what is to be done. Consider it on the next day.
Because Lordship, she is here for more than 4 years, and at present,
The only whether she is here or there, this shall be considered to be a break in service in view of the orders passed by the. You cannot see it to be a break later.
and guideline says that although its tenth is also similarly important, but guideline says that she should not be transferred in such cases where the children is in class 12 only. The guideline is regarding class 12 only.
For the DIGs and all, the guideline is academic year. For anybody below them, it is class 12.
But in that case,
And
that
that
has
will
to be challenged, but here not.
The higher authorities get all the benefit.
Okay.
Obligement.
Yes.
Item 40.
Yes.
My lord, here let notice go. MSP, my lord.
See, without even submitting, you are getting a notice. Third, the council, the party need to notice. The return of 2 weeks, Mr. Art or the government advocated, it appears an exception is on behalf of all.
All my lord.
Since Mr. Hor appears, notices are waived on the respondent, however, extra copies be furnished with the period of 1 week to today. Respondents may complete the instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised. Yes.
My lord, there are few cases where even I know what is the fate, my lord. Ultimately, at the end of the day, he is entitled, they have to get it. That's why, my lord. I said
That is what is expected of all councils, more particularly state councils.
my lord.
We appreciate that.
Leave them.
Yes.
Dismissed from service, like that. Notice will go like that.
We'll issue rule because records will be necessary. Heard Mr. SK was. This petition is directed against the order of dismissal imposed by the disciplinary authority. Dismissal order, by the
No inquiry report given to the petitioner.
by the disciplinary authority as well as the order of the. You have filed an appeal also.
Appeal also dismissed.
As well as the order of the appellate authority whereby the appeal was dismissed and the dismissal order was upheld. It is also submitted that pursuant to the inquiry report was never furnished of their information. With grounds, the inquiry proceedings are also being saved. Third counsel for the parties issue rule returnable 6 weeks. Respondents may complete their instructions, file any affidavit if so advised.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the records pertaining to the departmental proceedings connected to the writ petitioner be called for.
Petitioner also filed RTA application asking for the documents that also not provided. Obliged.
16.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Petitioner before lordship is that stenographer in the financial institution, my lord. And they're praying for the enhancement of the grade pay, my lord. Lordship may see the a notification issued by the government, page, Annexure 6, page 48, my lord. That is only player, my lord.
We'll issue notice today. We have to issue notice. Heard Mr. P. Krishna. Petitioner agreed by non grant of grade B. Which he claimed in the title. Should notice 4 weeks since the respondents are represented, this is the way our expect copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Respondents are at liberty to complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised.
17.
Yes, Mr. Bose.
Lordship, my lordship, actually, I'm with this honorable court, my lord, against an order of transfer, my lord. Transfer rather than a resignation, my lord. My from a non-technical to technical post, my lord, which is against the my lord certified standing order of the company, my lord, of the organization, my lord. BRPL lordship is where it was incorporated as a government company, my lord. Then now it is taken up by the IOCL, my lord. Now it is a part of IOCL and known as Bengal economy. So, my lord, I'll take my law straight to the my lord, the transfer order, page 61, lordship. Page 61, lordship. It is of 17/1/2025. Now, my lord, the senior office superintendent, where I have been working, my lord, it is a non-technical post. And right from my appointment, I've been working in a non-technical post only, my lord. Now this industrial hygienist, my lord, 9, it's a purely technical post. I have to work in the plant, my lord, doing all this. And my lord, the transfer, it is not that, my lord, transfer is not permissible, but there is a condition precedent. My lord will find that my lord will get at page, my lord, 38, my lord. That is the certified standing order of the company. Page 38, lordship. My lord, clause 11 transfer. My lord, the workman may be transferred due to exigencies of work from one work department, section, or job to another, provided that the pay, grade, continuity, and condition of the service of the employees are not adversely affected by such transfer, and provided also that, well, that is important, an employee is transferred from one job to another, job should be of similar nature, as such he is capable of doing it. So, my lord, the job is not dissimilar, my lord. Now, this is a pure non-technical post, and to which I am designated is a technical post, my lord, pure technical post, my lord. So, at this stage, my lord, I file also a representation also, my lord, that my lord will find at page 64, my lord. Page 64, my lord.
This is pending.
It's pending, my lord. Because there is a provision for the filing of the appeal also, my lord. So, department may take it as an appeal and can dispose of, my lord. And depending on that, I will make, my lord, I'll take up the matter further if for advice, my lord. At this stage, my lord, I am.
You are still in, you have not been relieved of.
My lord, I have been relieved, but I am on medical leave, my lord. Till date, my lord.
Medical leave.
So, lordship, my lord.
Yes, respondent, who is that?
Respondent is, my
I
lord.
can appear, but that has not been allotted. It is disposed of.
No, disposal. Representation may be
Representation is there, so it can be disposed of.
Yes.
All right, heard Mr. B.J. Bush, current counsel for the petitioner, Mr. S. Chaudhary, for all the respondents.
No, not my lord. He's from respondent 1. And others, my lord, as a manner at this stage, my lord, because a representation is disposed of, my lord. Because I approach my lord because they are not standing counsel to accept all this, man.
Will not be proper to dispose it off like that.
My lord.
There's no standing counsel.
They have not, and I'm told, my lord, that because they are not accepting this. Only after getting notice, my lord.
Heard learned counsel for the party. This
Notice
petition is filed by the petitioner. Who is the he is what, a senior assistant?
Senior assistant, my lord.
Senior assistant. So he's a senior office superintendent.
Office superintendent, my lord, pays
And
61.
in the Bongaigaon refinery and petrochemical.
Chemicals, my lord.
Stop. He submitted that he's what, technical or non-technical?
Post which I have been working as well non-technical, my lord. And the post which I have
in which
designated
the
is a technical.
petitioner has been serving is a non-technical post. And by the order of transfer,
Lordship will get to pay 64, my lord. There is a gist of the matter. Pay 64.
where is the transfer order?
Transfer order pay 61, 60, my lord.
60.
60, lord.
By the impugned order dated 17/1/2025, petitioner has been transferred. Here redesignated.
This is my lord. Thereby, my lord is transferring from this job to another job, my lord, by virtue of that.
No, redesignate.
Yes, my lord.
Redesignation means you are in the same post, the post
No,
nomination.
but I
is
have to
same.
do this work, my lord, because I have been released. Next order, my lord will find at pay 61. Release from the human resource department.
Has been redesignated, he has been transferred from non-technical to technical post by the impugned order dated 17/1/2025. It is the submission of the counsel for the petitioner that as per the standing order applicable to the respondent authority. Clause 11 specifically provides for transfer in a manner where the employees are not adversely affected in their pay grade, continuity, conditions of service, etc. And also, the job should be of similar nature as is capable of doing. So it is submitted that by the impugned order, although the order reflects that the post in which the petitioner is working has been redesignated as industrial hygienist Roman 9 in the existing scale of pay. It is submitted that the same is a technical post which the petitioner is not capable of working. It does not have the required qualifications. So it is further submitted that by the subsequent order dated 21/1/2025, petitioner has been released from its present place of posting, namely Human Resource Department, with immediate effect. So, being aggrieved, the petitioner has approached the authority by filing a proper representation dated 21/1/2025. So, it is submitted that since he has a particular skill set, and the same is not suitable for the post in which he has been transferred or shown to be redesignated, it is bound to affect his service, conditions of service, as well as the nature of job not similar to the job which petitioner had been rendering earlier. So the representation also filed on 21/1/2025. It's not yet been disposed of. The limited prayer before the court is that the respondent be directed to dispose of the representation dated 21/1/2025. Mr. Chaudhary represents respondent number 1. But in the meantime, it was issued, you submitted it on January.
January.
We are in May.
My,
What has happened in the meantime?
my lord, I'm on medical leave, my lord. That what I
You
told
may have been on medical leave, whether this representation is disposed
It's
of. or-
not disposed of, my,
How do you know?
my lord. That is my.
Is there a statement here?
Yes, my, yes, yes, yes. Yes, my. It's, I'm good. There's a statement, of course.
Paragraph?
Yes, my. It has not yet been done till date, my. Authority to decide the same, which is not done till date, my.
Paragraph?
Paragraph 15, page 11. Last. But, it is incumbent upon the respondent to decide the same, which is not done till date.
Having heard done counsel for the party and considering the limited prayer, the writ petition, and also in view of the averment made in para 15 of the writ petition that the letter issued to the petitioner, letter issued by the petitioner to the Deputy General Manager Human Resources to reconsider the case, having been not yet considered. This court is of the view that at this stage the writ petition can be disposed of with a direction to the respondent authority to examine the claims of the petitioner as reflected in the notification representation dated 21/1/2025 within bracket and picture date 64 petition. Thereupon pass appropriate orders, appropriate speaking order. So this order is made by closing the present writ petition without expressing anything on the merits of the case. So, notwithstanding, the order has been issued to only examine the matter and consider the claim raised by the petitioner on merits by the authorities concerned, and thereafter pass the speaking order as expeditiously as possible, and a copy thereof should also be served of the petition. So,
Hello, respondent.
let this, the order is directed to be carried out by the respondent 4.
4 below.
More particularly respondent number 4. So, let this order be carried out and speaking order be issued within a period of 30 days from the date of receipt of a certificate.
30.
The counsel for petitioner will furnish copy of the writ petition along with the petitioner will furnish a copy of the writ petition along with the enclosures as well as certified copy of this order before the respondent number 4. That's all.
Status quo tell that, man.
Status quo.
My lord, as it
notice.
continues, as on date, my lord. Notice, my lord, because if it is transferred, then my lord, lordship order may not
Status quo
given
be
effect
maintained
to my
by the
lord.
parties till the direction is carried out as
Deeply obliged, sir.
direction is carried out in terms of the order of the court.
Deeply.
Yes. You serve him a copy at least.
Yes, yes.
Extra copy.
I've already communicated to my learned channels.
No, you have communicated but not served.
Not sir.
No, my lord, we have served it up before filing, but someone has received it. perhaps.
Yes.
Notice may go lost.
Yes.
Lordship, here, the petitioner superannuated from service on 31/3 of 2023, Lordship.
Dismissal.
Yes, Lordship.
Dismissal.
Yes, dismissal from
Pursuant
service.
to inquiry.
Pursuant to inquiry.
Appeal not filed. Did you file an appeal
Lordship,
before the
we're
authorities?
just challenging the order of dismissal, Lordship.
No, there is an appellate authority. Have you not filed an appeal?
No, Lordship.
No. Go and file an appeal. Why don't you file an appeal? Where is the order of dismissal?
Annexure 7, page 62, Lordship.
Discipline and appeal rules, it has an appellate authority. 63, you see, in pursuance to Rule 7 of the Assam Services Discipline and Appeal Rule, impose penalty of so and so. So there is an appellate authority. When was the order passed? 24/1.
24.
You get your instructions why appeal is not filed. Next week. Wednesday. Wednesday is good for you? You can get your instructions?
Lordship may kindly fix it on 23rd by date.
23rd. Okay, 23rd.
Obliged, Lordship.
MS so and so for petitioner, Mr. P. Sharma for matters and preferred to be listed on 23rd, enabling counsel to the petitioner to complete her instructions as to whether any appeal has been filed against the order of dismissal passed by the disciplinary authority as prescribed under the rules. List according. Yes.
Item 19.
One of the challenges to an order of dismissal, my lord, based on a social media clip, my lord, the entire proceeding was initiated.
Appeal also dismissed.
Appeal also rejected, my lord.
Notice. All right, heard. Counsel. Its petition is directed against the impugned order dated so and so, whereby the petitioner was dismissed from service. And also the order dated so and so, whereby the appeal filed by the petitioner before the appellate authority stood dismissed. Should notice, return for 4 weeks, Mr. Hardford, the cabinet advocate, represent all the respondents, and therefore notices the waived. However, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. The records pertaining to the proceedings in connection with the writ petitioner be kept available in court for perusal of the court if the needs were arised.
Including a video clip.
Records.
Whatever.
Okay.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, this matter is regarding compassionate appointment, my lord. The petitioner's case is, my lord, placed before the DLC, my lord, and DLC found that he is otherwise eligible for the post of.
What about the
grade four
notification? Notification?
In this petition, I challenge the note.
You are
Office
challenging.
memorandum, my lord.
All right. We'll issue notice at this statement. We'll have to issue notice.
Yes, my lord.
But return 4 weeks. MS the NEOC for irrigation.
Yes, my lord, 1, 2, and 5.
1,
two
2, and
of
5. 1?
2, 3,
No, 1, 4, and
1 and 5.
1, 4, and 5.
1, 4, and 5.
MS M. Bhattacharjee for 2, 3, and 6.
2, 3, and 6.
No, 1,
Yes,
4, and
Lord.
5.
Respondents are represented by counsel. Notices the waive. Extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week. List after the
One observation may be given during pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for considered.
Tendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the authorities to consider the grievances raised by the writ.
Most obliged.
Please, your lordship, pertains to non-payment of family pension, my lord. At this stage, notice may be issued. The husband
Family
of the-
pension, second wife,
No, my lord, first wife, my lord.
third wife,
My lord, first wife, my lord.
first wife. Third and counsel for the parties. issue notice. And it can be 4 weeks. Ms. R. Bora appears for
1, 4, and 6, Lordship.
1, 4, and 6. And MSH Borua for
3 and 7, Lordship.
3 and 7.
Lordship, I am for response number 5.
MS
RR Sekia on behalf of S.
RR Saikya on behalf of SKMD for respondent 5. Mr. CKS Borua appears for respondent number 2. The respondents are permitted to complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit if provided by the extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the respective council within a period of 1 week.
Obliged.
So petitioner's grievance is non-consideration of his case for promotion in according to their standing orders. Lordship may like to have, he's serving as a sub-inspector in the CRPF and is on the line for promotion to the post of inspector. But at page 73 is the medical categorization of the petitioner at page 74, my lord. The top column, Lordship will find his category is P2. Now, their standing order says at page 80, paragraph 4.1.5. Paragraph 4.15 at page 80.
Eight zero.
80.
Yeah.
4.15. Lordship time. As regards officers who have been put in lower medical classification by the medical board or review medical board of so and S1, H1, A1, P2, who are otherwise fit for promotion, their suitability for promotion will be reassessed by a board consisting of the Home Secretary as the chairman, DG of the concerned force, ADG, and specialists nominated by DGSS as members. This has not been done in the case of the petitioner denying him promotion for the last 3 years. Representatives have gone in vain. So we have honorable court.
Notice.
With a prayer that they consider my case again under this provision of law and come to a conclusion.
Issue notice, yes. But Mr. R. Agreed by non-consideration of it. Or promotion from SI within bracket MIN. What is MIN?
Ministerial.
MIN to inspector within bracket MIN for the period 23-24 on the ground of low medical category.
Low medical category P2P.
Of P within bracket P. P figure 2 within bracket. It notice issue written Chaudhary, representative of the respondents, waive of the participation period of 1 week. Respondents are permitted.
Dependency will not be a bar for them to consider if they
dependency to the petition will not be a bar. To consider the petitioner for his promotion if he is found to be otherwise eligible.
I'm obliged.
May it please you. My lord, the petitioner is currently serving as the executive engineer, agriculture, posted at this, my lord. Well, the petitioner is aggrieved by the order dated 8/5/2025, my lord, whereby he was all of a sudden released from the BTC, my lord, without any intimation, my lord. The grounds, my lord, for assailing the order are on 3 counts, my lord. The first ground, my lord, that this order has been issued on the verge of the petitioner's retirement, my lord. He's got 3 months to retire, my lord. He's retiring in the month of August, and the order has been issued, my lord. Then the second ground, that it is not a transfer simpliciter, but it's a punitive transfer because if my lord peruses the impune order, which is at page 17, it starts with in view of complaint received against Sri Ronbir Kakoti, executive engineer, my lord, who's the petitioner. Now there is some complaint behind the back of the petitioner, and when he had three months to retire from service, the release order has been issued, my lord. Such an order, my lord, which clearly says that it is based on a complaint, would be highly stigmatic and, my lord, punitive.
Complaints are received, you're released.
The complaints, my lord,
You're not dismissed from service.
that is what, my lord. It's not a transfer simpliciter, but if it is
transfer, you're released.
the release, my lord, but that release amounts to a transfer. If I'm released from
You're
BTC,
appointed. You're appointed where?
appointed, my
Where
lord,
is your appointment order?
appointment order with the agriculture department. I was working with the BTC. I was transferred to BTC, my lord.
That's right.
Now,
You're posted in the BTC.
right,
You're released.
right. And the third ground, my lord, that the order itself is without jurisdiction, my lord. My lord would see the author of the order, my lord, for a moment, kindly, my lord.
Secretary.
Well, it has been issued by the secretary BTC Kokrajhar, my lord. Now, the secretary BTC Kokrajhar is an officer of the rank of joint secretary, my lord. Now, if my lords comes to page 19, my lord, which is the memorandum of settlement of Bodoland, and my lord directly comes to page 23, clause 3.10, 5.10, I'm sorry, my lord. Page 23, my lord. My lord has it, my lord. The executive functions of the BTC shall be exercised through its principal secretary, who shall be an officer of the rank not below that of the commissioner secretary of the government of Assam. The sanctioning powers of the government of Assam vested with the principal secretary, and the sanctions of the power so and so, including technical sanction, shall be conferred on the senior officer of the department, preferably not below the rank of additional director so and so, my lord. Now, it is the principal secretary, my lord, who is in the rank of commissioner secretary to the government of Assam. Only he could have issued the release order, my lord.
No.
The release order has been issued by the secretary, and I've been told.
This is not sufficient to say that it is only the principal secretary who has to issue a release.
No, my lord, that I have clear instructions, my lord. The secretary is a person who holds the rank of joint secretary, is not even a secretary to the government of Assam. And BTC, my lord, all release orders has to be issued by the principal secretary.
Yes.
And in any case, my lord, punitive, my lord, behind my back. Lordship may call for the records, at least fix it next week, my lord.
Yes.
Let me start from paragraph page 23, Lordship.
23.
5.10, he read half portion, Lordship. He preferred not to read the last line, Lordship. Last two lines of 5.10. The principal secretary and others shall exercise their powers under the overall guidance and supervision of BTC, Lordship. So not just principal secretary, others also authorized to
My
exercise.
lord may read the entire paragraph. That is not what he's trying to. In any case, my lord, lordship may call for the records and see what is the complaint, my lord.
Will accept it.
No, I have other submissions also. So in this case, Lordship, there is a specific approval from the chief of BTC, Lordship, and on his approval, this order was issued.
Let them produce it, my lord, on the next day.
Either you submit or let me submit.
Yes.
Lordship, several complaints were received against the petitioner, Lordship, and he was personally warned also. In spite of that, he continued, Lordship, with his misbehavior.
Whatever it is, that we'll examine later, but tell us what is the effect of this order?
Now, Lordship, he is an officer under the state government, Lordship. BTC cannot take any action against him. So he was simply released from the BTC, Lordship. He entered BTC with NOC of BTC authority. So we cannot take any action against him. So he has been simply released. And last line.
Released and posted where?
Lordship may kindly see last line of the first paragraph. He shall report the competent authority in Agriculture Department of Government of Assam for his further posting.
I'm not posted anywhere, my lord.
It is for the authority, government law.
And I've got 3 months to retire, my lord.
Lordship, that 3 months may not be that relevant, Lordship, because he is already working against two divisions, Lordship. One is Gwalpara, one is Kokrajhar.
Lordship may look into it.
He has
It's
only
highly
released from
punitive.
under the BTC, Lordship. He is
At the
still
verge of
working
my
in Gwalpara.
retirement, they come and tell me that there's some complaint behind my
Where
back.
release of from one post to another.
My lord.
Why do you say it is punitive?
My lord, because the release
If
is,
it is,
lordship, it
if
is,
it is punitive, then it has to have some effect.
yes, I'll answer to that.
That
My lord,
to be exact, that's a different issue.
my lord, the release order, I'll clarify that point, my lord. Now, BTC, the agriculture, is a transferred subject of BTC, my lord. I was posted at BTC under the supervision of the BTC.
All
Now
right,
the BTC authorities,
we're issuing notice
lordship,
here.
may kindly consider, now the BTC authorities release me on the verge of my superannuation from service, where I should be preparing my pension papers, and they say, my lord, that the release is not a release simpliciter, but the release is based on some complaints against me, my lord, which I have not been made aware of. Now that's a violation of natural justice totally, my lord.
Natural justice.
Of course,
You are a government servant, you can be posted here, posted
now, my
there,
lord,
anywhere.
I would have understood, my lord, if the release was release simpliciter without that thing based on a complaint. Now, since it is based
How
on a
is it-
complaint,
how-
an opportunity ought to have been given, my lord.
No opportunity is required.
My lord,
We disagree with this submission.
My lord,
You are a government servant, you are at the disposal of the department.
I'm at the disposal. Exactly.
If there is anything adverse taken against you, that there is the
So
proceeding.
that would mean, my lords, that I'll never get an opportunity to rebut what has been said, my lords. And my parent authority would ask me now.
You have remedies before you to go and apply.
Now,
and ask
now
for
my
this
now my
complaint.
parent
Done it.
authority at the verge of my retirement, lordship may
There is no
fix it
provision.
next.
You show us one provision that before transfer you have to be put to a notice. Show us that.
No, of course not. Of course not. But there are grounds of punitive
We are
transfer, of
seeing
course,
that-
has to be.
That
If the
that
transfer
mere-
itself is
mere-
punitive
mere
and
use of the word complaint against you doesn't
Yes.
necessarily have to be punitive.
the use of the word with the deepest respect, my lords, the use of the word complaint.
Yes,
is,
you get your instructions here.
But till then, my lord, I will not
Lordship
be
will issue
disturbed, my lord.
notice now.
Yes.
My lord, the matter would become infructuous. They are trying to
If it
take
becomes
unilateral
infructuous,
charge.
It becomes infructuous. What can be done?
My lord,
You are merely released. Your parent department is the government of Assam,
yes,
agriculture.
yes. I'll answer to that, my lord.
Yes.
Now, my lord, I was with the BTC. I was working under the supervision of
Your
the BTC.
apprehension is that in view of this term used complaint,
Yes.
you are apprehending adverse
Yes.
action against.
Yes.
You will have your opportunity to challenge.
My lord, my lord, I'll just clarify that. My lord. Now, my learned
You are
friend has also.
you are on deputation.
I'm not on deputation, my lord. I'm not
You're
on
on
deputation. I am under the
He's not
BTC.
our employee, Lordship. He's a state government employee, Lordship. We cannot.
In what capacity is he there?
Lordship, he has
Executive
been
engineer.
posted, he was transferred onto the under the BTC authority as an executive engineer. Now, before posting him, Lordship, the government took NOC from us.
All right.
Wasn't it
Instructions on Wednesday?
Wednesday, my lord? Till then, no. Let them produce the record. What are the complaints, my lord? It cannot
It's
be.
a matter of transfer.
My lord, I'll
If we find that yes, there are no grounds
Yes.
to pass this order or the tenor in which it is passed,
yes.
we can issue orders to put you back where you are.
No, my lord. That is the. I'll answer to that, my lord. Now, my lord.
You answer to that on Wednesday.
My lord. Till then, my lord. Kindly hear, my lord. Till then, I may not be. They're trying to take unilateral charge, my lord. I've got 3 months to retire. Now, my lord.
You're behaving as if you're being thrown out of the job.
Yes, my lord would.
Yes.
My lord would
This is a
appreciate.
transfer. You're not being dismissed.
I'm not being dismissed, but my lord, my transfer
It's an
is
incident of
punitive.
service.
My transfer is punitive. There are case
We'll
laws, my lord.
examine that, Mr. Counsel.
My lord.
Don't get so desperate. We'll examine that.
My lord,
We'll
till
examine
then, till then, my lord.
No.
No. There's a prima facie case, my lord.
No, there's no
They
prima
they
facie.
conduct an inquiry behind my back and
All
say,
right,
there's some
we'll
complaint.
dismiss your case. You file an application. Let them represent.
My lord, in that
have
case,
you
in that.
represented before the authority?
Yeah. My lord,
Have
kindly.
you represented before
Yes,
the authority?
yes.
Where is your
Annexure.
complaint?
Annexure B is my representation, my lord.
All right.
Till then, my lord, let them consider my representation
They
at
will
least.
do it. When can you do it?
The representation we can, Lordship, dispose of within a period of 3 days, 4 days, Lordship,
Yes,
1
yes.
week, Lordship. But
Yes.
so far as this order is concerned, Lordship, 8 May, that he has already been released.
I've been released. I've not handed over charge, my lord. Charge is still with me. Lordship. Yes, my lord.
Petitioner is agreed by the impugned order dated.
8/5/25.
Where is that order?
17, my lord. Page 17.
Order dated 8th of May 2025, whereby the petitioner has been released from his post as Executive Engineer Agriculture, Kokrajhar Division, Kokrajhar, with immediate effect. This release order is issued on the basis of complaint stated to have been received against the petitioner, which has not been confronted. Being agreed, he has approached the authority by filing a representation.
Page 18, my lord. On 9th, I filed the representation. It was received on 13th.
5, has not been. He further refers to the standing order. What is this?
My lord, this is the memorandum of
The
settlement.
Memorandum of settlement.
BTC.
Submitted as four order. Order. Despite the part of the principal secretary. The PPT. That he submitted this particular order by joint secretary, which by the secretary, or led by the director, which he submitted of the issuance of the
And due to retire, my lord, on 31/8, due to retire.
he further submitted the on 31.
31/8/25.
31/8/25.
3 months.
Therefore, at this stage, the impugned notification taken on the basis of any complaint will amount to a punitive transfer test carried out. And it is already Mr. Nayak, the PTC, the other end, that is an employee of the company, and any complaint, the department proceeds to take action. It will be done strictly in terms of the established procedure. And so far as the contention of the petition that the order is issued by person authorized, the state will submit that the secretary. What are you submitting?
Lordship, I am submitting it as per 5.10. The secretary is also an authorized officer to exercise power.
He submits that as per clause 5.10. Secretary is also an authorized officer to exercise power. And therefore, that the review order is by the property. Without it is not accepted. Having heard some see that petitioner has filed a representation. You have filed it before whom?
The principal secretary, who's the authority according to me. The head of BTC.
Where is that representation?
My representation, page 18, my lord. It was filed on 9th, received on 13th.
This representation is submitted still pending. Order that the path there. And considering the submitted rate and also considering that the representation is pending, or the process of the petition without the state and without proceeding it is the authority both of the in 1 week. In 1 week. From the date of the certified order and pass appropriate orders thereof.
The Lordship, from today, Lordship make any record. Otherwise, you will delay in furnishing the certificate document.
In 1 week from today. And pass the study order. Pass speaking order. State representation and serve thereof. It is submitted the petitioner has not been charged. Therefore, status quo will maintain till the decision of the representation.
I'm very grateful, my lord. Deeply obliged.
The order my day.
The forward matter, my lord, regarding non-payment.
Lordship has checked the annexure 1, Lordship, and I have not find the names of petitioner number 1 and 2 in the list of the 302 persons where Lordship given the voluntary retirement, Lordship.
Anyhow, the authorities are going to examine and then make the payment, my lord. That's
No,
what
but what examine? Where is that names? Where are the
Names,
names?
Lordship, page from, it starts from page, Lordship,
26.
26, Lordship. I have checked, Lordship. I have not got the names of respondent 1 and 2. Others, Lordship, their names are there, Lord.
Not over my telephonic instruction a few minutes ago, my lord, I was informed that a page was not provided to me. So if I file an additional affidavit, I'll bring it on record. Lordship will fix it next Friday. I'll bring the entire list on record. I will also specify as to which serial numbers all the petitioners fall under.
All right.
Get him?
Matter be listed next week, enabling the counsel for the petitioner to bring on record the specific particulars in respect of the petition by filing an additional affidavit. This thing.
Acknowledge. Order item 24.
My lord, we have filed an affidavit today in terms of the order dated 25/4/2025, my lord.
You have been served with a
No,
copy.
no copy has been served, Lordship.
It will be served today itself.
And Lordship, one thing more, Lordship. And there's an order, Lordship, order dated.
You have filed it today or you are filing it?
Filing it, lordship.
Lordship,
It will be
can-
filed in the next hour.
No, Lordship. All the dates, Lordship, they are just coming with some excuse, Lordship, that they are
We are
going to
putting
file.
it on record.
And-
We are recording his statement and putting it on record.
Lordship, can we see order dated 14/3, Lord, for a moment?
14/3?
14/3/24,
Yes.
Lordship. So on that day also, Lordship, after passing the order by the Honorable Court, directing the contemnant to be appear personally,
14/3,
Lordship, 14/3/24, Lordship,
24.
24.
That is not
There is
written, my lord.
no
That-
direction for personal appearance on 14.
But, no,
That was
personal
dispensed with, my
part-
lord.
No, Lordship.
We filed it.
I will come, Lordship, one by one.
14/3 order,
No.
there is no direction for
No,
personal
in
appearance.
that order, there is no direction, Lordship. Direction is in the order dated, Lordship, 26/7/20, 26/7/23. In the Lordship, third paragraph. After going to the order dated, Lordship. After going to the order dated 18/12/18, I find that there was a categorical order of this court to appoint the petitioner in grade 3. Under the circumstances, without applying for modification of the order dated 18/12/18 or seeking appeal review of the order, the departmental authorities cannot sit in appeal over the order of this court and take a different view in the matter. Considering the above, it is apparent that this is a clear case of contempt of this court. As such, the respondent contempt Sri Arvind Madhav Singh, IFS, is hereby directed to appear before this court on the next date fixed to us to answer.
What happened after that?
Lordship,
After
after that, please, Lordship,
My
permit me
lord,
1
we
minute.
had filed another I
Yes.
for modification.
Yes.
Because my lord, modification of that order, because my lord, original order was to consider. And lordship, some new aspect came, which is why in the last occasion, my lord, we were asked to file another affidavit.
Then, Lordship,
That is
can
why,
we-
my lord, that needs to come on record before
Then
we'll
Lordship-
file
It will
it.
be filed.
Yes, it will be.
No, no,
filed.
they have filed. They have filed already several times. They have filed their objection. Lordship. They are affidavit. That is why I'm coming
With the
one by
court,
one.
honorable court's
One
permission,
by
we have
one,
filed.
Lordship, I'm coming one by one because they are just passing the speaking order and communication. Nothing has been done in fact, Lordship. Then, Lordship, the
No,
IA.
he is submitting, he wants to file something. What is your objection?
No, Lordship, objection is that, Lordship, because they have already filed. They
Honorable
already
court has
filed their
ordered
Lordship
us
speaking
to
order.
What
file the
affidavit you want to file?
25/4, my lord, we were asked to file a detailed affidavit, my lord, because some
No, Lordship,
things
can we
need
see
to
that
be
is what I'm
brought on
saying?
record, my lord.
Lordship, that is what I'm saying.
By
On
the
14,
order of
24.
this honorable court itself, my lord, we have today
Lordship,
itself we are filing that.
they will file their affidavit. Lordship, I am
Let
not
it be
objecting.
fixed, my lord,
Lordship,
next
can we see
Monday
the
it
whether
can
they
be
have
fixed.
complied with order that is 14/3/24.
If we are hearing the matter, then we'll foreclose their prayer for filing affidavit.
No, Lordship, just
If
let-
you are not objecting to their filing affidavit,
Lordship,
let the affidavit be
let them
filed.
file their affidavit. Lordship. Only kindly, Lordship, one aspect, Lordship.
No, file it. We'll take it up as and when you file it. When do you want to file it?
Today we are filing it, my
You
lord.
file it today, we are recording it.
Yes, it can be recorded, my.
Mr.
Lordship,
J.
fix a date.
Kodika, learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. I. Pothakur, learned counsel representing the respondents. Mr. Pothakur submits that in pursuance to the directions contained in the order dated 25/4/2025, you would like to file an affidavit. Detailed affidavit is permitted. it is submitted, then the affidavit is being filed today.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
sure?
Sure, my.
Being filed today.
Let me fix it.
Copies thereof be served on the counsel for the petitioner. Matter be listed
Next
again
week.
after 1 week.
Fixing a date, Lordship.
Date can be fixed.
You give me a date.
Yes, yes.
30 April, 30 May.
30 minutes.
30, all right. This on
30.
30. We are recording it.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, we are drawing contempt proceedings not only against the
That must
your
be
client,
observed.
you may even expose the counsel to contempt.
We'll file it today, ma'am.
Yes.
We have already
Lordship, that
given.
observation may be recorded because every occasion they are coming different excuses.
What
Lordship.
observation?
That if this is the last opportunity they were given to file their affidavit.
Why observation is necessary?
Because otherwise they will not file. Lordship.
If they don't file, we'll
Yes.
pass orders.
Then
Why observation is necessary?
again, Lordship, they
You remind us. Remind us. We'll pass orders.
lost. Outline.
Similar method. May please. Similar
You did
matter-
not furnish all this.
No,
No, Lordship, this matter can be disposed
similar
of.
Matters have been disposed of.
But without taking steps. You have not taken steps.
No, we were,
Your office report does not reflect that steps have been taken.
yes, Lordship, I'm sorry,
Then-
but
What is this matter?
Your Lordship, they have challenged the promotions of the staff nurse to the cadre of sister tutor as well as assistant matron. In fact, the orders they are assailing here is, they have also been promoted, Your
Heard
Lordship.
counsel for the parties disposed.
my main prayer has been dismissed in the similar order.
Hmm?
The main prayer in this petition has been dismissed. Therefore, only some
We
consider.
pass orders as the similar
Yes,
to the
sir.
orders
Yes,
passed.
yes. Deeply obliged.
Well, here are the steps that will taken, my lord, to implement the order in the final stage of implementing the order, my lord. Lordship, allow me another week's time, my lord.
Yes.
That will be recorded, ma'am.
Right. Mr. Mr. S. Mukhtar appears for the petitioner. Mr. S. Bora for the respondent submits that further 2 weeks time be granted to by which date the direction contained in the order details will be complied with. Are you sure?
Lordship, process is on in the final
Kindly
stage.
date will fix, my lord. Can it be on, my lord, 4th of June, my lord?
4th of June.
My lord, let it be 9th, my lord, 9th of June.
My lord, no problem.
9th of June.
Fine. Oblige, my lord.
There is change of guard with regard to respondent number 2 and 3, my lord.
Hmm.
We have to take steps, my lord. And with regard to
You want to take steps?
2 and 3, there is change of guard, my lord. We'll have to implement them. And regarding respondent number 1, there is some report. Office note is there.
You want to implement the new incumbents in place of 2 and 3.
My lord.
Then you have to file application.
Yes, we will do that, my lord. What regarding respondent number 1, that is not clear, my lord.
Refused.
Yes. Now we have to. I'm not being able to understand the reason, my lord. That is what.
You don't know why.
We'll take
Who's
fresh steps
respondent
on
one?
respondent
Take
number 1.
fresh steps on respondent 1.
Yes.
Mr. P.K. Munir, counsel for the submits that the present incumbents in place of respondents 2 and 3 are required to be pleaded as party respondent, as the respondents 2 and 3 have already debited their office. He further submits that steps on respondent 1 he be permitted to take fresh steps on respondent 1. List this matter again after 4 weeks, and permitting the petitioner to do the needful. You are appearing? Mr.
Appearing for
Victoria
respondent number 4.
For?
Respondent number 4, Lord.
Appears for respondent 4.
Wait, please.
IA.
IA, my lord. The lordship passed an order on 9/4. So here, my lord, in the first page, third paragraph, my lord, will find
Yes.
The dated 4/9/2021, there were two orders, my lord. Two orders. My lord, I've mentioned it in paragraph 9 at page 7, my lord.
Yeah. 4/9.
Yes, 4/9, my lord. Page 8, my lord, will see in the bold letters I've said. There were two work orders and add another work order.
Same date.
Same date.
So one more work order is to be added.
One more work order is to be added. And my lord, one more because it was two order extensions. Therefore, in the page 14, phase 14, the second paragraph, the work order was initially issued for 6 months. Subsequently, it came to be extended from time to time by issuance of separate orders. It will be plural, man, orders. And the next line, my lord, the work was duly completed by the petitioner. However, the bills were raised. The amount stated to be payable to the petitioner remained pending. My lord, all amounts were not pending, my lord. Some were paid and some bills were paid. Some were.
What difference does it make now? They are required to examine it.
Yes. This work order and the separate orders, I think, my lord, will suffice.
Record. Yes, Mr. Bora.
I have no objection.
Its I has been filed. Seeking correction. The order is at 9/4/2025. Asked WP12. Submitted that the order dated 9/4/2025 at para 3. Work order dated 4/9/2021. Work order number so and so, page number 13 to 13. So and so dated 4/9/2021 was mentioned. However, there were two work orders issued on the same date, and only one work order was mentioned. So it's submitted by the council for the applicant by referring to para 9 of I that both the work orders were issued on the same date, and therefore the reference to both the work orders necessary. It submits that first work order, namely so and so is referred to in the order dated 9/4/2025, passed in WP12. However, second work order, being work order number so and so, also dated 4/9/2021, was inadvertently not mentioned. Mr. S. Bora, all the respondents does not oppose submission to me. Totally, I can allow. The order dated 9/4/2025, passed in WP12. Insofar as para 3 of the same order is concerned, we also be read to have included the work order number so and so dated 4/9/2021. The IA according to stands allowed disposed of the order dated 9/4/2025, passed in WP2. So will be read together with the order passed dated so and so in IA number so and so. This vote.
Get to.
31.
May I please, the Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, may kindly peruse the last order passed by your Lordship. 2nd of May.
Yes. What is that?
We have received our instruction. The Deputy Commissioner, as the Excise Collector, has been asked to resubmit the pension proposal. It takes note of the fact that there has been an amicable settlement. But my lord, as per the pension rules, the pension will only go to the wife, my lord. Then, because it is not payable to.
Can you bring it on record?
I'll bring it.
Let him bring it on record. Pursuant to the earlier order bar stated 5/2025, right? Order. Say you are. You'd like to bring it on record. Read it up. Had to be deferred, we did without maybe enabling the respondents to file their affidavit. Right.
May I prefer date, my lord?
After 3,
Date, my lord.
6th of June.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, we have taken steps yesterday, lordship. However, lordship, the names of the council for respondents 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 are reflected in the cause list, lordship.
I may say so, my lord. The interim order in this case was passed on 4th of April. Steps have been taken yesterday, my lord, 15th of May. I have filed my wakalatnama on 30th of April. Because after having obtained the interim order, effectively staying the disciplinary proceeding, my lord, this is the conduct, my lord, of the petition.
You file your objections, vacation, whatever you want.
Well, they may give us a copy. They may give me a copy, my lord, because now I've
We'll
written
check extra copies, lordship. But the
In the course of the day,
yes, lordship.
file it, give them copies within the course of the day.
They may come up for admission on a fixed date, my lord, because this
Mr. A. Ganguly represents the respondents for respondent 1, 3, 4, and 7.
And lordship, there
He
was an
submits that you'd like to file an affidavit for which he submits that the petitioner be directed to serve extra copies. Counsel for the petitioner ensures service of extra copies within the course of the day.
lordship, there was an ad interim relief, lordship.
Let the matter be listed again.
Well, lordship, this may come for admission, my lord, because the disciplinary proceeding has been effectively stayed.
It's all right, admission, but tell us when.
Any date, my lord, in the first week of June, perhaps. Till then, the pleadings can be completed.
Matter be listed on 11th of June. 11?
Can it be a week earlier than that? 4th of June, perhaps.
4th of June.
Lordship.
All right, 4th of June. By which date the respondents will complete their plea. Interim order passed earlier will continue till
In
the
the
next date
admission column.
fixed.
In the admission column.
Of course, it has to come for it. It has come for orders because of these steps.
Lordship.
Notice is already.
Yes. All right.
I'm praying for liberty, my lord.
Huh?
I'm praying for liberty, my lord.
What liberty?
Liberty for refiling, my lord.
You want to withdraw?
Withdraw, yes.
Mr.
You lost one.
You lost. Instructions. But you and also fight it separate. Because it's all right. Withdrawal.
All right.
Pending eyes or
I appear for 5 and 6. Respond number 5.
My lord, the government was supposed to obtain the instruction, my lord. Lordship has protected us. Very
IA.
unfortunate case, my lord.
In the IA.
Yes, in the IA there is an interim order. My lord, there was a direction by the High Court to consider me for promotion to the grade of associate professor. Oncology. I was brought down to register.
Yes, who's for the respondent?
Health department. I'll just call somebody else.
Right.
Health department.
Let it be next week.
Yes, ma'am. Interim order has to continue.
That will be listed again on 21st. Interim orders, if any, will continue the next week.
Deep level. Deep level.
And the council for the department.
Admission item 33.
Also directed the respondent to take instruction.
Your lordship, I just received the letter from the department, revenue department.
What does it say?
They are seeking 15 days time to get provide the instructions.
Any objection?
No,
The rest, we-
only that may be fixed.
I like it. The rest, we take up. Be for us, and reduce the prayer for further time. Please recording. After 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yes, my lord. Date.
Date.
Yes, ma'am.
6, 7, 8 of June.
I live.
May it is allowed.
Matter. It is the Sunday, 9th of June.
Look, matter pertains to non-payment of arrears salary, my lord.
Yes.
Also, may kindly see the last order. Proposal was sent, my lord, but till date, my lord, he has not received his salary, my lord.
You try to proposal to another.
Mr. S. Das for the petitioner, Mr.
B. Kaushik.
D. Kaushik. For the, which department is this? Elementary.
Elementary.
He submits on instructions that fresh proposal for non-royal, fresh non-royal certificate is being sought for from the DEEO. Which DEO? Dorong.
DEO Dorong.
After receipt of non-royal, you are releasing the.
We'll have to get the sanction for this amount.
Then why you're asking for non-royal?
Non-royal because that period, whether there was a royal or not. Because
It's non-royal, you have already stated that it has not been, could not be submitted. Unless you get the sanction, where is the question of royal? It is submitted that now who is going to?
The DU has to give both the non-royal and the proposal, both press proposal. My lord will indicate that.
See that letter is not clear on.
Not clear.
The DEO has been a press proposal for sanction of the area amount in respect of the amounts claimed by the petitioner is being sought for from the DEO Dorong. Along with the non-royal certificate for the financial year 25. Council for the respondent therefore submits that matter be deferred, permitting them to complete their further instructions. In the matter, he prays for 4 weeks.
4 weeks. The date may be fixed.
Let the matter be fixed after 4 weeks.
June, my lord, any date. 16th, my lord. 16th, 7th.
18th.
18th.
June.
Highly open.
Lovely.
35.
Even member of dismissal from service. I am a member of Assam Right, working as Havildar. Now, what is the lordship? My wife was
Before my learned proceed with the matter, Malad, I received certain instruction, Malad, some documents are not legible, Malad. So it will be required some time to file the affidavit in opposition, Malad, in matter. So 4 weeks time may be allowed, Malad.
Learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. Lahad appears for the petitioner, Mr. U.K. Goswami, learned CGC, prays for further time to complete this. How much time?
Well, 4 weeks time, Malad.
4 weeks time. Placed accordingly after 4 weeks.
In terms of the Honorable Fourth Order, my lord, the DLC has recommended and accordingly SLC has also considered. Only now the SLC has said that you show the one specific post. And I have come to know from the council, my lord, the post is available. Let them take the instruction, my lord.
the minutes of meeting of the SLC is there also. That at the last paragraph, it has been stated that in view of the above, applicant was found eligible for recommendation. However, irrigation department reported that there was no vacancy available within the 5% quota of compensation appointment department. Therefore, SLC directed the department to ascertain the availability of suitable vacancy according to the qualification of the applicant and revert to SLC with the vacancy status for further consideration. So now it is upon the department lordship whether there is availability of vacancy and again whether they want to place it.
My lord, the petitioner is recommended as per by the SLC as per OM dated 2015, my lord. Now this OM has been suspended, my lord. Now the OM has been suspended by
Have you brought it on record? You bring it on record of this.
I will file a petition.
Where you are aware of a notification?
Yes.
18-9.
Yeah. That notification, my lord, even after having the notifications, my lord, this SLC has considered my case. Then, lordship, kindly have a look.
That notification is in 24. Your SLC order is on 23.
No, that lordship, kindly have a look at the Honorable Court's Order 11/2024. This Honorable Court's Order, my lord. Everything has been transparent, my lord, in the order.
You're already permitted to file an affidavit. Why have you not filed it?
Just give me 2 weeks time, I will file it.
You don't file, will impose heavy cost.
That can be obliged.
It's the B3 doesn't know. And irrigation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Permitted to file the affidavit. File your order. How will it use the prayer for fighting further to be
Yes.
That's here's right here's for
2 and 4 also.
the prayer made by the planning of irrigation further time granted by the affidavit. You don't file by next week.
Yes, I will file it.
Past consequential orders.
And moreover, my lord, this 18/9/2024 notification, so far this latest order of this Honorable Court, it says that in the before the Honorable Court, the learned Advocate General, he himself pressed before this Honorable Court saying that for the pending matters, this notification will not be acted on. That is in the order, my lord.
You produce it next.
Yes. That in the order it has been reflected.
Lordship, here on behalf of the BTC, I have been communicated to pray for 2 weeks time as they are reconsidering the representation filed by the petitioner for review of the penalty in view of the acquittal in the criminal case.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship.
MSP Bhattacharya for the petitioner, Mr. B. Chaudhary. See. On instruction submits that the PTC authorities are in the process of reconsidering the penalty imposed on the petitioner. You for the representation prepared for the authorities concerned. He therefore submits that further 3 weeks time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks time he granted to complete his instruction in this regard. MSG Bora is for hearing
1 and 4, Lordship.
respondent 1 and 4.
2,
Placed
3,
again
5.
after 2 weeks.
Lordship, can you fix a date, Lordship?
8th of June,
Oblige.
9th of June, sorry.
Lordship, in this matter, we are filing the affidavit today, Lordship.
We have received a copy, Lordship, today. We are going to file a reply, Lordship.
Parties are in the process of exchanging the pleadings and the stands referred to be listed after 4 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Nambilag report.
May please, your Lord.
Yes.
My Lord, in fact, this is the second writ petition or second round of litigation. Page 58, my Lord's order was there earlier, 58.
Yes.
My Lord, this was the order, my Lord, in the earlier writ petition, my Lord. As this was not complied, this particular writ petition was filed.
Not complied.
Not complied.
Your representation not disposed of.
My Lord, my Lord has put a that entire exercise will be completed within a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this order. That was in the, my Lord, 22/4/2024. Thereafter, when it was not complied with, my Lord, then we have approached again with a press writ petition, my Lord, and this is before your Lordship. And on the last 2 occasions, my Lord will see, my Lord, there were last 2 orders will clarify.
Yes.
On the last 2 occasions, my Lord, as there were certain directions to, there were time frame was given, my Lord, to dispose of the matter, my Lord. That because they have filed a, my Lord, inquiry report, and a decision was to be taken on the inquiry report.
Who is for the APSC?
APSC is not a party, my Lord. No, what?
May
my
not be a
Lord,
party, but you are submitting and you are awaiting the reply.
My
What is this?
Yes. So Lordship will kindly see, my Lord.
Therefore, we want the counsel for the APSC.
I'll inform somebody, my Lord. But what has been stated, my Lord, is not correct, my Lord. Page 59, when this
No,
earlier
we are going by your instruction.
No.
Your instructions say that you have submitted some reply. And the views of APSC are now awaited for further action. That's the status.
That's the status.
So
My Lord,
therefore, let us
what has
find
been
out.
submitted there, that pursuant to your Lordship's direction, it is not compliant and therefore this petition is filed. That is not correct because in view of page 60, my Lord. After, my Lord, in that stage, when the earlier petition was there, my Lord, the inquiry was completed, inquiry report was given to the petitioner, and the petitioner objected to the inquiry report saying that he has not been given opportunity of being heard. And therefore, that inquiry report was not taken into consideration, a fresh inquiry was initiated. And that order is put to challenge in this petition. Either as it may, my Lord, now the fresh inquiry is also completed. They have given the views.
You have, who has given the view?
The petitioner has given his reply.
Now you are.
We are waiting for the APSC.
For imposition of punishment. So let us find out from the APSC. What has happened.
That would be helpful for us.
My Lord, on last occasion, time was given, my Lord.
No, time was given to the respondents to.
Anyway, my Lord, I am not objecting to that. My Lord, I only pray that, my Lord, that within a fixed time, it has to be decided, my Lord.
Therefore, the APSC council would have been helpful.
Your Lordship, kindly see page 61 for a moment.
You get us the status.
My lord.
You have not superannuated. You're still
No.
working.
I'm working and I have been suspended for more than 2 years now.
The suspension is reviewed and the extension is till next 12th of June.
Mr. T.H. Hazarika appeared for the petitioner. Mr. D. Kaushik of the respondent party. Mr. Kaushik has placed before the court the written instruction from the department submits that the queries received from the APSC in respect of the views sought for by the department regarding imposition of penalty of the petitioner has been replied to. And presently, the views of the APSC on the imposition of punishment pursuant to the departmental proceedings are awaited. So, praise for 2 weeks further time. 2 weeks.
My lord. My lord, may I pray for a date, my lord?
To be listed after the 6th of June.
My lord.
6th of June.
6th of June. Deeply obliged.
Grateful.
My lord, I am appealing for response number 2, 4, and 5, my lord. But we will file the appeal during the course of the day, my lord.
My lord, one small prayer is there. So at least provisional pension may be granted, my lord. He is retired on 2021. He is facing very
Mr.
hard.
A. Ahmed appears for the petitioner. Mr. S.P. Das appearing for
2, 4, and 5.
respondents 2, 4, and 5 submits that the affidavit will be filed during the course of the day. That view of the matter stands deferred to be listed after 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yes, my lord.
You may like to file a reply?
Yes, yes.
So 4 weeks.
After 3 weeks. my lord.
After 3 weeks. It is made clear that the pendency of the writ petition will not be treated as the bar. Consider release of provisional pension of the writ petition.
There is a,
After 3 weeks.
there is a service break, my lord. There is a break, my lord.
You examine it?
Yeah.
After 3 weeks.
Date, my lord, date may be
After 3 weeks. 18th.
18, obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? The matter pertains to family pension lottery. Here, Lordship, though the department has released the provisional pension as well as some area amount, Lordship, but they have not released EPF, GIS, and leave salary, Lordship. And more so, Lordship, petitioner's pension has not been regularized till then. Petitioner's pension has not been regularized.
Yes.
Lordship, the council for the department is on leaves. Can this matter be taken up after some time?
Have it on 28. 28.
28. Okay.
As a request made by the council for the spot and health department. The team here for the petitioner is on 28. May. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? If Your Lordship kindly take up this reply we have filed on 8/5. On 8/5, we have filed a reply, my lord.
You have filed a reply?
Yes, yes, my lord.
Matter to be listed for admission.
Yes, Lordship. We have already filed, my lord. No, my lord, the matter has come for admission, my lord. If Your Lordship kindly take up the reply and paragraph 4, my lord, we have stated that we have not been provided with the leave salary as well as the, my lord, area salary.
We'll hear it. Reading the complete matter for admission hearing. 12.
May I submit one thing, my lord? In the meantime, my lord, they can take instruction why they are not
We
ready.
have already filed our affidavit, Lordship, in that.
12 June.
Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 3.
MS Suanto appears for respondent number 3.
I'm
Mr.
obliged.
C.K.S. Borua for Suanto.
For,
Yes, you give give the slip to the court.
yes.
Yes.
But is a case that my promotion that was not considered, my lord.
Pleadings are complete.
Lordship. May fix for hearing, Lordship.
We'll keep it for admission hearing. If you have filed your rejoinder,
Yes,
and
yes.
you filed your rejoinder.
Only private respondent took time on earlier date.
We keep it for admission hearing.
Yes.
On, on, on 10th June.
10th June. Lordship.
10th of June.
This matter also, when the pleadings are complete, can it be taken up for admission hearing? There is an interim order operating, one post has been directly kept vacant, pray for an early date.
July. 12 June. 12.
Can it be on 5th, my lord?
5th, the topics are full. Either on 10th, we can have it on 10th. 10th of June. Council for the parties. Since pleadings are complete, list for admission hearing on 10th June.
Me please, your lordship. Lordship, my passport a matter for thanking your lordship.
Lordship, I just now have received your instruction, Lordship.
Lordship, affidavit is already been filed, your lord.
Let it be next week. Next week.
Yes, Lordship, affidavit file, Lordship, but there are something which are not addressed, and this has been pointed out on last occasion by the honorable court. So accordingly, I have obtained instruction on that particular point, Lordship. So I may be allowed to file an additional affidavit to bring this on record, Lordship.
However, the council for the respondent seeks liberty to file additional affidavit.
Lordship.
Bring some further instructions on record. Can you do it?
1 week, Lordship.
1 week.
Yes.
Lordship, actually, there is a, let it be in 1 week, your lordship, but not beyond that, lordship.
Because
Let it be a
this is the main requirement, Lordship, which we need to address,
Let
Lordship.
the matter be listed again. 6th of June.
Lordship.
Can it be prior, because lordship, if the matter gets delayed, my whole case will be infructuous because I am waiting for my nomination to IS.
All right,
Can-
12th of June.
Lordship, let it be 6th, your lordship, in that case.
6th of June.
Lordship,
By which
deeply
time the respondents will file their necessary affidavit.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Regarding the removal of vice chairman of Post Rajbansi Development Council, my lord. On last occasion, this honorable court pleased to direct the respondent authority. New allegation was raised, my lord. That
Yes. Social justice and empowerment.
Yes, in this matter, the Social Justice Department, they have to
there?
respond. RM Das, Lordship, RM Das.
Where is Mr. Das?
Can it be taken up end of the list? I have sent someone. Lord.
This is the end of the list. Yes, social
okay.
welfare and empowerment.
Hey, Hemant, what are you thinking?
Please go
Lordship,
through.
this matter may be after our time being.
Have you seen the last order? You were supposed to produce records.
Yes, Lordship, some records have come, but the file with my senior Lordship, and the
You keep the record that we put it up the first week of June.
okay, Lord.
4th of June.
If possible, my lord, as per, I'm just making a humble prayer. If possible, my lord, on 22nd of May, if possible,
Not possible.
or later part of May, my lord, any hearing day.
Hearing day we are giving you then 10th of June. 3rd of June. 3rd of 3rd of
For further hearing, my lord.
I don't know what hearing. Matter be listed for hearing on 3rd of June. And submitted by the servant. But I Peru is a little bit more, right? And we like but it's on 3rd of the report keep kept available for perusal report. Preparing for some
Respondent for tribal affair. Respondent for tribal affair.
respondent of Mr. Hardcore.
Yes.
Blessed.
This matter pertains to pay parity. To this writ petition, my lord, I am seeking a direction to the authorities to pay me the minimum of the wages, which is being paying to the other person in the regular post. Lord, in view of the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in the Jagdish Singh case, then followed by our High Court in Upenda's case.
Who's for the respondent here? Respondent.
Lordship, I am appearing for 2 and 3, Lordship.
Who is to examine the matter?
Last time it was submitted on behalf of the council, my lord, correct council, that the finance department would.
Yes.
Lordship, as per my instruction, Lordship, one order was issued on 6th of September 2021. And there one decision was taken that that will be the final list, Lordship. This list will be treated as final list approved by the finance department. Henceforth, no new proposal submitted by any administrative department for grant of minimum pay scale to the master role works or casual similar place where appointed priorities shall be considered. So this was a decision taken in the year 2021 itself, Lordship. Order of the division bench was in the year 2017. So they are still coming, Lordship.
But the order of the division bench did not give a cutoff date.
Cutoff date, till what period of time this will be continued to consider, that decision was definitely not there. But decision was that those who were appointed prior to 10 years from the date of judgment, that is up to 2007 or 2005, whatever, they shall be given. But these names were till 2021, their names were not forwarded by the department.
That cannot be their fault.
Yes, that may be one way of looking at that thing, but only difficulty.
Unless there is a cutoff date set, you are following the division bench order.
Yes, but ultimately
bench order did not have a cutoff.
it was not there. But ultimately, finance department in the year 2021
not have done
took that decision.
How can you foreclose the claims of people who are otherwise covered?
Yes,
They were not parties before the court.
Yes. And one case
Then
their
their names not being forwarded is again not in their head. Consider that.
So today what I am submitting, Lordship, I have not received any written instruction. So let me have the
Get your instructor.
Yes.
If the department he is implementing the division bench order unless there is a specific cut-off date in the order. Perhaps cut-off date from the department perspective may not be prima facie, it may not be correct.
That also appears to me also, but
If the parties are otherwise eligible, if they're not eligible, of course.
I have seen the list, Lordship. Otherwise, they are eligible. Somebody has 26 years, 27 years. So otherwise, it appears they are eligible. But only thing is that it was submitted subsequent to the sunset clause.
Say, make your inquiry, find out why their names were not forwarded. On a hypothetical case, it may so happen that these persons are not working, therefore their names were not forwarded or something like that, some allegation.
Clarification.
Those verifications, you can do it. You get instructions.
Lordship will grant me some time.
We'll take it up, what, up, it should not be, you should not have more than 2 weeks, I believe.
Lordship, otherwise also if they are entitled, if they are held to be entitled, Lordship, they will get the relief from the 2017 itself.
No, but your circular has preempted them.
21.
21.
No, that is, I am not saying that, Lord. If this honorable court tells them to be entitled, they will get the benefit from 2017 itself. So even if some 2 weeks, 3 weeks delay, Lord, ultimately they will do.
You're
So I'm praying, Lordship, at least 4 weeks time, Lord.
4 weeks.
No, because of this 21 notification.
weeks, try to do it within
That is
3 weeks.
creating difficulty for even cases, Lordship, where
Try to do it in 3 weeks.
Lordship,
We can pass necessary orders to remove that difficulty if you want.
Lordship, I will definitely
But
find out.
3 weeks, I think should be good.
Yes, Lord. Online
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Respect of with what circular?
This is a letter dated 6th of September 2021.
Page number?
A page number, it's not there. It is in the instruction of the Social Welfare Department.
In respect of the finance department circular.
Yes, one not circular. In fact, take on video. In fact, this is an intimation to all the departments. Not paragraph, serial number 7 is important.
This is finance department.
Yes.
The communication dated 16 September 2021. Whereby all departments were informed that no new proposal submitted by any administrative department for grant of minimum scale of pay to master role workers / work charge / casual and similarly placed workers were appointed prior to AFRBM period / post FRBM period in pursuance to the Honorable Court's order dated 8/6/2017 in writ appeal number 45 of 2014, bracket State of Assam versus Upen Das, bracket close, will be considered by the Finance Department. Mr. Nayak submits that in this respect, he requires certain instructions from the department. Therefore, he waits for 3 weeks' time. Considering the submissions made, I have said preferred to be declared again on 13 June.
No.
Much of 13 June.
And although this matter relates to pension, non-release of some portion share, but we are filing an interlocutory application because taking advantage of this, they are not releasing the pension. May I pray on Friday, Miller? Tomorrow we'll file, on Monday, the IA. And I make a mention that both the matters be taken together.
You have filed the IA.
We will be filing, Miller. We have it ready. May I pray on 23rd, the matter will list some urgencies there.
23rd.
23rd.
They submitted that the petitioners are also filing an IA in the matter. Therefore, he submitted that the matter be listed on 23rd.
For admission.
23rd for admission. But you're filing an IA.
Absolutely. So it will come for others.
IA will come for orders.
So that's why I'm praying for admission, that indication be there. Otherwise, again, it will go down the list. The pension is not released. So down to pen, you left my home, went to my brother's place. Then that's why I'm saying that. Let the matter be listed for admission only.
The cause
get the
list
IA.
is also meant for lawyers. Primarily.
I understand. Then let it only be
Do you
posted. for
have the
admission.
cause list of this court? You
If
have?
we have the soft version and we make the thing.
Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 6 with L. Gogoi on behalf of C. Borua.
All right, list for orders. On when do you want it?
23rd. Right.
23rd,
Right.
along with the IA state, which the petitioner claims you'd like to file it on during the course of. File it by Monday.
By Monday, that's it.
MS1 to appears for
C. Borua.